Welcome to my channel. My name is Atanga Maxwell, and today we are doing a very good breakdown of the film trailer of a country called Ghana. This film is actually produced by Weezy Empire and then directed by Fifi Gabin, right? We've heard a lot of stirs in the wind about this film. You know, it has it has really stirred a lot. Even some people almost got into trouble for talking about the film, but that's what I'm here to do again. I'm here to actually spit facts about what I think this film did well, what it didn't do well, what was necessary and what was not necessary in the film trailer. So without much further ado, let us dive into the film trailer. So it starts out very nicely. You hear the song to tell you the time.
It's this way.
So you hear him say the map says, and then you know they're looking for something. And then
that's where we're going to go. I don't give up.
So why was this shot necessary? This shot was actually necessary to tell you. So the drone pilots actually framed them very correctly, or should I make it a better frame here? So frame them very correctly here, and then to tell you that they are kind of trapped or lost. You can see that this place is actually mysterious. You don't know where they are, right? So them being in here, that's a very nice shot. Correct. Location correct. But what is this bird doing here? I think, to me, this shot was not necessary at all. Let's continue. That's what I think. You can drop your opinions in the comment section. Let me know how.
A hook rap about your mumbo jumbo spirit and whatever you call it. Here is my juju.
Wow, I like the camera shake, the camera jitter. I don't know the motion blur. You can see the motion blur, the motion blur of the bottle, the motion blur of his hands. It kind of adds up when you're shooting at a higher frame rate. To look too sharp, it will not have the motion blur. If you can see, that's how the natural eye sees. So this was actually shot at 24 frames and then a low shutter speed to give you the natural feel, right? That's actually good. I like that. Nice. That was nice. I don't know if you're seeing this, but a shock wave came out when the bullet impacted on the shield, or this phenomenon guarding this dwarf, or I don't know, it's a god or the supernatural being here. So with this going on, I think it's a very, very nice VFX to pull in, because when something hits a membrane, it bounces, right? It goes around it. So that was actually captured. I like that. I like that thing. I like that. I don't know. I just love this shot. Even though the rotoing of what do we call it, the dwarf or the supernatural is not actually perfect, but the idea of the shock wave, it's just on point for me. It's very, very on point for me. So let's continue. That's what I like. And one thing with muzzle flashes in Ghana is editors don't actually go deeper into the type of gun they were trying to use in the film and the type of muzzle flash they were actually using, right? So with this one, I can say it's a very huge muzzle flash, and this should be coming from an AK or a higher version of gun, which is having more gunpowder. But with this gun, I think just a speck of fire and then maybe smoke. I think that's all. It didn't need all of this huge muzzle flashes around here. But you see, Lil Wayne, Kwajon Kansa, Lil Wayne, the way he looks up, this guy, when it comes to comedy in Ghana, facial expressions and other stuff, I really like him. But some one or two things, we're in Ghana, so but this facial expression right here is on point. He's just killing it, and you can see he is a bit afraid. We have fear here. This girl is not totally afraid, but she's a bit confused. right? But this guy right here is trying to be brave. He's having all these beliefs that he's having a higher power in his hand. So you can see the power showing on his face. So I think this shot, like, it actually entails a lot. Like, it actually sells. It sells the scene. Wow, did you see how he morphed in? So what I think they did is they actually used the rotoed supernatural. Maybe they might have shot it on a green screen or a white screen or whatever, and then they rotoed the supernatural being out, and then they closed in this roto brush with the glowing edges to give it that kind of like close and portal. So I think the one who actually did the VFX of this scene, like, it's actually VFX conscious, because to have like all of these shockwave and portals opening and closing stuff is actually good. It's actually good. So the one who worked on this, kudos. this is actually funny.
A country called Ghana.
Wow, I saw something. I don't know if you are seeing it. So this is actually the name of the director of the film. But if you look closely behind, you'll see the face of the god. You see the face of the god. They are looking for, you see their nose, you see the mouth, you see. I don't know if you're seeing it after I've still even drawn it, but it's there, and that's detail. That's what I love. I love to see details in films without like using actual dialogue. You see the Ghana star in the background. I can see another silhouette around here. I can't actually draw it out fully, but that is what I'm seeing. And that detail in this textured, just detail, I really love it. I really love it. Okay.
We're actually looking for this village. As in Penny? Yeah, Penny. As in Penny, yeah. Yes. We finally made it. Now, this is where you heal me.
So I'm actually like not trying to be a comedian here, right? But then I don't know why his beard is shaped in a love form. We actually get from the trailer that he's going to actually fall in love with the daughter of the priest. So maybe this is a foreshadow. This is a foreshadow that he's going to fall in love, because I don't know why you have a beard shaped in. I don't know. I don't even know why they removed the edges. Like, they should have just left it together. He's African. He's African American. He's not supposed to be like looking like some clown. So this video was fully sponsored by Afroyanka Tours. They do tours within and outside Ghana. I'll link their website in the description below. They have customized tours to like suit your budget if you want a honeymoon or just want to travel along Ghana and other stuff and beyond, whether it's within Ghana or outside Ghana or wherever you want to go. Just hit them in their website link, and then you'll be able to customize the tours to your liking. And then I'm not just breaking this film down for you guys to just watch and laugh and the way I scrutinize and other stuff, but I'm actually trying to make things better in the film industry in Ghana. So if you're watching this video, you kindly purchase the tickets. I'll put the how to purchase the tickets on the screen so that you also buy it, and then we'll meet at the National Theatre on Friday, and then everybody gets to watch this film, and then we can actually compare to what I was saying and then what is actually in the film to see who was right and who was wrong. So let's continue with our film. So I saw something, but then I'll let you when I see it again.
Are you sure you're a real professor?
Yes. You should know the difference between an old man and a young man. I don't have...
So I don't know if you saw the cocoa. If you saw cocoa here, all right. So cocoa is essentially a symbol of Ghana. So when they are shooting this under cocoa.
What is set to run again?
Joyce. Christ!
All right, nice sculptures. Wow. So when it gets to this part of the film, I like the way the fire has been used around. When you even look closely, you can see that the roto brush, the one who rotoed the fingers, did very well. You get, but there is a smoke layer, or it's supposed to be like it was dropped on top. It is on top of like the screen. It's not below. So the roto brush was supposed to like roto all the way to like maybe this section, so that anything that's added around, any glue or stuff, should be behind the hand here. Here his hand is actually glowing white, with like that glue cannot pass through the hand. It's supposed to be behind the hand. And then when you look at the glow, it's not reflecting on the wall. It's not reflecting on the wall. It's not even the shadow of the god is still behind here, right? So I can tell that the direction of light is coming from this side. So if there's fire here, the direction of light should start moving away from, because fire doesn't have shadow, right? So I saw something again. So let's try to see.
Jesus Christ!
So I can see green light. So I don't know if it's just the shadows that is casting the green light, but I can see green light here. So if there's actual fire burning here, then the color down here should be orange, but not as dark. This part is brighter than this part. So that's not actually a good thing. So light should be casting in from this direction, right? Casting orange light. But either ways, we are still good. Let's continue. So I really love that shot. I don't know how they achieved it, whether they had actual dolly shots. So, and this part of the film, right? So let me put it in slow motion. So I'll change the playback, right? So when you look at this bird, the first one I thought was VFX, but this one I was also thinking similar. But then it actually interacts. I don't know if you see how it interacts with the leaves around there. I don't know if you're getting me, but it actually interacts with the environment. So that makes it a good shot. And then they actually used a real owl, I guess. That's very nice.
Only has its power.
So one thing I like about this film is actual facial expressions, right? Look at this facial expression. Look at this facial expression. Look at this facial expression. Everybody's like genuinely surprised, right? Everybody's genuinely surprised, and I like that. So one thing I've noticed about most of the drone shots in this film is like it has been clipped, right? So I'm sure maybe there was a city or a place they didn't want to show, so they just, instead of shooting 180 degrees or maybe a little bit below that, they shot somewhere around this angle to hide any villages or locations they didn't want to showcase, because they're trying to show that this place was like in the early times. So I think that's nice to try to hide the things before you try to hide them in place.
Where did you stop? What are you maintaining? This you see here is river and the mommy water. Take the side. Take this and do ninja skills. Oh, we should disguise. Yes, disguise. So you just put this out of your anus.
So I told you I like Lil Wayne when it comes to comedy. Discuss, like he knows how to accent, facial expressions. It's good.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Number 4. You talking about me? No. You're talking about our history. You better be. Yeah, I better be.
I better be.
How to white? I mean, black and white.
Oh, so problem with costume, this man's belt is on point here. But when you look at Awilo's belt hook, he left one. So maybe big ups to the set designer and the costume director because they missed one hook. So sorry to point it out, but I can't let go of what I saw. So wow, you can see like everybody, even this guy behind here. Look at him. He's the background character, but he's showing like concern. Everybody's like in the mood. You see, everybody's in the mood except these two. Sorry for my art skills. Except for these two, right? But they are foreigners, so they don't really care. So I think the people actually immersed themselves in the moments. And then the 3D of, I don't know, Ghana flags, even when the US flag was being planted on the moon, it was not waving like this. But either way, it's just 3D Ghana. We're not so having so much people on 3D, or they didn't spend much time because it was just an end scene or something. They just cut it in. They did what they did. So I think basically that's all for today's breakdown. I hope you enjoyed it. So you got to know some of the things I liked in the trailer and some of the things I didn't like. So you drop your comments in the comment section about what I said. I meant no harm at all. So see you next time with a film. You tag me in the comment section and I'll break it down for you guys. Bye. Meet you next time.